I think I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto a good bit when it comes out. I'm excited for that. That looks like I don't know. That looks like the most technologically advanced game there's ever been, right?
The only
I kind of like that they spend so much money on it. It's like so a huge studio spent hundreds of millions of dollars, thousands of people collaborating to make a thing that I can buy for $60.
That's why I saw Avatar 2. I was I'm not super into the Avatar universe or anything, but it's like a big thing somebody worked on. It's why I watch the fucking World Cup soccer now and then. It's like I'm not even that into soccer, but obviously I'm calling it soccer.
Yeah.
But this is a thing that the whole world's caring about right now. Let's look.
Yeah, I just liked it. Something about how much money and how much time and effort went into it. I'll definitely play the story. I'm not. I like to be able to make the character look like what I want the character to look like, which is always a white woman. And so that's why I didn't play Grand Theft Auto 5.
Wow, fucking
couldn't be a white woman.
You had to be a black man. You had to be, and I didn't want to be. I really wanted to be a white woman.
Wait, no,
like
GTA 5, you shift. Like you pick what character you want to be in the moment. You can be the black guy, the white guy who's normal, or the white guy who's crazy.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
I really should have bought the game then.
You're like, you can be the black.
Is it too late to buy the game now?
Normal guy.
Yeah. Like that's what I remember, right? Because my favorite character was that like lunatic white guy. What was his name? That he'd be like, "Oh, it's time to go crazy," and he'd like drive his fucking truck around. Like all his missions were more fun. Yeah, you like hit like B or X or whatever, and it like pulled up the menu, and you could switch between the three characters.
I didn't play it because of that, so I could probably go back to it now, huh?
Yeah, you could just avoid one storyline. Well, you're gonna have to play as a black guy because some of his storylines are very fun.
Where did we start out with?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You tried to sneak the black guy in.
When you're right, you're right.
This is like that Jack Reacher show all over again.
It is. They're trying to make Kyle play as a black man, but Kyle is a proud white man.
I have no. We are not allowed to be proud.
He is the proudest white man you've ever seen.
We're ashamed.
Telling me white pride.
Kyle says, "I'm proud to be."
I can't wait to stand for the black national anthem at the Super Bowl this year. I'm
gonna kneel for the black national anthem.
Do we all? Does anybody want to bet on the Super Bowl with me? Because I think it's Chiefs all the way. Anybody want to bet against
Chiefs?
The Eagles have to be favored.
The Eagles aren't in the Super Bowl.
Excuse me, the Niners.
49ers. I hope the 49ers are favors. Mahomes is apparently good in being the underdog, but then I see other stats where it's like, no, you just cherry pick this. He's always good. Like he's fine. So hopefully he can bring another fucking what is the NFL championship trophy called?
The Lombardi.
The Lombardi. Okay, hopefully he can bring another Lombardi trophy to the proud state of Missouri.
It's a different one every year.
I don't know.
Or I'm asking. I don't know.
Kansas City play for Kansas.
No, KC's in Missouri.
I'm not falling for your propaganda.
Overland Park is a suburb in KC that's in Kansas, and it's the nicest area of Kansas City. But like they play in Missouri. The stadium's in Missouri.
No one believes you.
You don't have to. We're Sports City, baby. We got Stanley Cup in 2019. Super Bowl 2020, Super Bowl 2022. We don't have a basketball team. We say, who needs it? We don't even want a basketball team. Basketball's gay and it sucks. Hockey and football are the only sports that matter. And MMA. I'll throw you guys a bone there, man. MMA is.
I don't like any. Cool. I don't like any of that shit. If I'm being honest, it's just a drag.
You like football?
I don't know. I like hanging out with people watching football, I guess, but I don't really.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when I'm watching football, usually I'm like hanging out with buddies.
The problem is I get too invested in things. Like when I get upset and there's no reason to be upset because I'm a grown ass man watching children play a fucking sport on TV. And yet I can't watch a University of Georgia football game without getting upset. I get nervous. I get nauseous. I get mad. I get real mad. Then I start feeling like, like there's been some sort of the refs are in on something, and then I get all conspiratorial.
You're a Georgia fan.
On message boards.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Uga died. Uga died. Our fucking mascot died.
The dog died.
The dog died.
The dog died after the season because
they'll get a new one. It's fucking Hollywood magic.
When they told the dog that they had come down and not let us go to the playoffs, the dog killed itself.
So will the next dog be named Uga too? That's how we handle fish.
Actually, we're on to like Uga 16 or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on to Hector too.
That's awful. You got to give him a new name, man.
No. I like to pretend the first one never died.
Jesus, imagine if somebody did that with their kid.